One of her issues is that she trusts the wrong people. What was done to her wasn't right. It wasn't fair. I'm not even going to speak on that. But she was loved, and she loved her family.
8 people are facing a slew of charges in the passing of a young Alabama mother who police say was held against her will and tortured for hours, stripped, handcuffed, beaten, spit on, and forced to perform intimate acts at gunpoint before her life was taken. Police say 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson had texted a family member earlier in the day, around 7:30 a.m. on February 25, 2024, and had not been seen or heard from since that time. Investigators say her body was found the next day, after 2 a.m. on Monday, February 26th, under a mattress in an illegal dumping site in the 1700 block of Laurel Avenue in Southwest Birmingham. She had been shot at least one time, according to police. According to a press conference from the Birmingham Police Department, on Wednesday, February 28th, officers arrested 7 suspects on the following charges, including 23-year-old Giovanni Clapp, felony murder, kidnapping, first degree, sodomy, first degree, assault, second with injury. 25-year-old Blair Green, felony murder, kidnapping, first degree, sodomy, first degree. 25-year-old Tasia Lewis, felony murder, assault second with injury weapon. 25-year-old Frances Harris, capital murder, sodomy first degree, kidnapping first. 23-year-old Sanaya McCall, felony murder, kidnapping first, sodomy first. 18-year-old Jeremiah McDowell, capital murder, sodomy first, kidnapping first. 24-year-old Brandon Pope, capital murder, kidnapping first, sodomy first. And an 8th suspect was arrested on Friday, March 1st, 23-year-old Ariana Robinson, felony murder and kidnapping. All suspects are in the custody of the Jefferson County Jail and held with no bond. Investigators say all of the suspects were also acquaintances of Mahogany. Birmingham homicide detective Mark Green testified about a witness reaching out to police just as investigators were at the location where Mahogany's body was found. The witness said that the suspect, Frances Harris, told him about shooting the victim and identifying everyone involved in the kidnapping. This is according to an article from the Law and Crime Network. The article goes on to say that according to the testimony, Mahogany arrived at this man, suspect Brandon Pope's home on McMillan Avenue, Saturday night with several of the suspects, all of whom she knew. She believed she was going to hang out with friends. Instead, what reportedly started was an ordeal in which she was stripped naked, handcuffed, beaten, spat on, and sexually assaulted at gunpoint. Officers believe she was shot after messaging her relatives, "I've been kidnapped. Send help. Don't call." According to her family, Mahogany shared her location with her family members on her cell phone, according to her mother, Gail Maddox. AL.com reports the location was at Serenity Apartments in Birmingham's Powderly community, and Mahogany was nowhere to be found when police and family members showed up there. Police say the apartment's resident, a woman who Mahogany knew, was initially reluctant to let the police and family in. She later allowed them inside and told police that Mahogany had been there but left around 2 a.m. Gail Maddox said, quote, "I know that's not true because she sent that message and her location at 7:46 a.m. End quote.
So in no way you all made it to the apartment complex that was in question?
We had been to that apartment complex on Sunday, yes.
So what happened there? Did you make contact with anyone?
We did make contact with someone. We did question some individuals.
What came of that conversation?
One of those individuals is charged. I'm not going to get into the specifics of the case because that would hurt the criminal case, but it was all pieces of the puzzle, I guess, if you could say.
Mahogany was declared a missing person by the Birmingham Police Department around 11:15 p.m. on Sunday. Police said that Mahogany was last seen the previous day in a black shirt and blue jeans with a blonde wig. Gail Maddox says she was on her way to pick up her son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter from the airport in Atlanta when her other daughter called her and said she received a disturbing message from Mahogany, according to AL.com. Maddox said she looked at her phone at 7:46 a.m. and she too had missed calls through Facebook Messenger, but Maddox was on the phone, so she didn't receive the notification. On Thursday, February 29th, family and friends of Mahogany gathered to celebrate her life. WVTM reports that a candlelight vigil was held at the Serenity Apartments. According to AL.com and other local outlets, there were about 100 people in attendance, and many were asked to bring pink balloons. Mahogany's funeral is set for Saturday, March 9th at the CBF Ministries Church in Birmingham. Mahogany leaves behind her 3-year-old daughter.
As a family, we love our Mahogany. We have submitted the case to God. We ask that you pray for us as we go through this difficult time, but to God be the glory. Mahogany, we love you. We release these balloons on the count of 3 as a token of our love. 1, 2, 3. Long live Mahogany. We love you.